Hello y'all and welcome to part 2 of our curriculum showdown. I wanted to talk to you a little bit more. So in our first video you learned all about Seton Home Study and the books that we use, everything that is so enriched with Catholic faith, and all of their curriculum is just well done, well thought out, so cohesive and very much laid out in a way where everything builds on itself. It's wonderful. We have really appreciated having that. We've appreciated the lesson plans, the tests, all of the writing that the students have been doing. We love that our kids are getting all of that in. So, in addition to that, we do use some other books that I believe need some recognition, or at least to give you an idea of things that you might be able to use for your home school. So, without further ado, let me show you. We have a ton of these games. We love them. We have so much fun playing them. They are called Professor Noggins. That's the brand. This one happens to be on the human body. Last year when we did our hodgepodge of curriculum, we did a human body study through an online platform. It was fantastic. This is a little card game. So it comes with a die and you roll the die and then you use that to answer the coordinating question that's on the back of a card. So like this one is about the heart, and then on the back there are easy and hard questions. So, you know, if you have a student who, let's say, is first grade, maybe they can answer the easy questions. Then you have like a 5th or a 6th grader. Maybe they can answer the hard questions. Everybody wins, everybody plays, everybody loves it. They have so many different subjects through this company. I think we have like geography of the United States, presidents of the United States, history of the United States, human body. I think we might even have scientists. I don't remember. We have so many of them. Love, love, love these. With that, we also used our human body manual. We found this on a bargain rack. Honestly, full color pictures, I think it was like 12 bucks. Guys, find one. In the library, I don't know, just look. This is amazing. This is such a great tool to have. Our kids love nonfiction, so anytime I can find something that is accurate without giving too much information into health and reproductive health, we tend to go towards that direction because my kids love reading about the human body and science. Hands down, one of their favorite things. Another set that we got from Seton, but I believe you can get it other places, I'm not sure on that, I'll have to check, is this Apologia Young Explorer set. So the first one is called Exploring Creation with Zoology Flying Creatures. And then they have a second one that is Swimming Creatures. And then they have a third one that is Land Animals. So these all have corresponding workbooks that go with them. Again, nonfiction gold right here, friends. So I'm gonna put these down real quick so I can show you the inside. This Flying Creatures one is all birds, but it is such a tool. There are so many things about feathers and flight and migration. I mean, you name it, it's in here. Awesome, awesome series, and it's laid out really, really well. Love those books. We also have this book that we've used quite often. We believe in equality in our house. Imagine that. So we have 100 Women Who Made History. Fantastic book. Has all kinds of stuff about women from all points in history. So we have Josephine Baker, we have Louise Michel, Bertha von Suttner, let's see, Queen Elizabeth, Margaret Thatcher, Oprah Winfrey, yes, even Oprah is represented here. So it's just fantastic. It's a great little book so that girls can feel empowered about making changes in the world too. We've loved having it. It's just a great addition to our history studies, to our humanities studies. We love it. So we'll hang on to that for future use also. Last year we did not have an art program because we did not use Seton. We used a hodgepodge of stuff. We did a child's introduction to art. This book amazing. Goes through all different kinds of artists and what means and media they used for their artistry. And so this was amazing. The kids loved learning about different artists and then painting or drawing or trying to replicate that style of art. We love this book. We still go back to it and use it to look up artists because that's mostly what's in here, is the name of the artists and then the style of work, a little bit about that artist's life. My son's art book this year is Art of the Rosary, and it is beautifully done. And we tend to look up the names of those artists in this book so we can learn a little bit about their life, a little bit about the time period when they were living and where they were living, and it gives us a little bit more insight, which I think is really important. When you're doing all kinds of other subjects, you know, math, science, history, English, it's so important to be well-rounded and still have your art, music, PE, mechanics, engineering, all of that is so important. Love this book. We also have Child's Introduction, I can't even say it, A Child's Introduction to the World, and this is exploring the world essentially corner to corner. I found this used online, love this. It's about geography and you know, what is found in each geographical section of the world. It's really well done. It talks about land formations, weather, just about anything you can think of. So this book is also one of our favorites that we continue to use, A Child's Introduction to the World. Love this book. To build on the Introduction to the World, we also have the Where on Earth Atlas. I adore this book. It's gorgeous pictures inside, full color. This part's about the Amazon basin, and it tells you about the animals who live there, the weather types in that area, and then it gives you little fast fact corners, which are just fantastic. Like I said, our kids are nonfiction readers. They love their nonfiction, so anything they can get their hands on, like this, is a big read at bedtime. Again, it's a DK book. I love the DK books. They're doing something right. We have lots of them. Great, great pickup. We also have A Child's Introduction to Natural History. We have visited the Natural History Museum near us multiple times. We visited natural history museums in other parts of the country. We love our history museums. This kind of builds on geography and science, so we love it for that. It's broken into sections. This, I believe, was also a used book find. My kids love reading this. I'm just going to open to the page I have here. We did a plant study last year. This talks about different plants. It also has a what's the difference, plants and animals. Honestly, really well done, builds on itself. Animals is a section. We have arthropods is another section. We have fish as another section. We have reptiles as a section. Forest biomes, food chains and webs. This book is so great. Great for young readers, great for older readers, just gives a lot of information. These are only some of the resources that our family uses. We also use flashcards. We have maps on our walls in our, I want to say our schoolroom, but it's really not our schoolroom. I will have to show you that in a different video. Our schoolroom is actually our dining room / our piano room / our computer room / our art studio / where our fireplace is. So that room serves multiple purposes. Our kids love hanging out in this room, but it's where most of our learning happens. That will have to be a video for another time, you guys. This has been so much fun. I hope that some of these books have inspired you. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave it in the comments below and I'll try to help you out and answer with maybe titles of books or authors. I know I didn't go into too much detail. I just kind of wanted to give you an overview of what we use. I hope that it inspires your homeschool today, tomorrow, sometime. But I know that I'm always looking for new things to add to our library. I'm always looking for new things for our kids to read. Like I said, nonfiction gives them the world at their fingertips, so they really appreciate that. I know I do. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon. For right now, good night!